Hello everyone and welcome to my studio. I'm Kurt Brugel and I have a passion for drawing. Opening my studio for the next 20 minutes to let you peek in, see what I'm working on, ask questions, and ultimately be inspired. Tonight I'm working on the last drawing of a series I've been working on all year long called Women of the Woods. This is Traveler of the Woods, and it's pretty obvious what she's traveling on. A giant tortoise. So she's taking her time to get wherever it is that she's getting to. So this is an 11 by 17 piece of white cardstock, and this is a Pilot G2 pen. That's right, ballpoint pen. This is the second drawing I've been working on, and I'm really happy with the outcome of working with this G2 pen. So, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Keep me drawing. Keeps me going. So all I have to really do is just the background right now. So I'm just laying down some vertical lines. Just going to kind of do a woodsy tree line pattern. And this drawing will be complete. And I'll add it to the other 40 so drawings that I have for this series that's going to an art show in October called IllexCon, and the profile is a link to that show. It's the largest gathering of fantasy artists in traditional medium in the world. So if you're in the Reading, Pennsylvania area, or you want to visit the Reading, Pennsylvania area the weekend of the 22nd and 23rd, you gotta stop by and check this show out. I will be in the Artist Showcase on Friday and Saturday night. Thank you. All right. So there's Hey, thanks. Traveler of the woods. Slow and steady always wins the race. Is that how it goes? If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. All my life. All my life I've been drawing. It's easy as a kid, right? It's usually all you do as a kid is draw. I've just kept going from there. I even went to art school, Maryland Institute College of Art. I do Facebook. Yes. Kurt Brugel. I have a Facebook fan page called Kurt Brugel Draws. KURTBRUGEL Draws. This drawing I started at 4 o'clock. And right now for me it's 5:37. So an hour and a half. And I probably have another 30 minutes to go. I usually don't work more than 3 hours on a piece. Though it looks very detailed, I move pretty quickly and I keep things as simple as possible. Thank you, thank you. I do use photo references, yep. This is actually based on an old drawing I had done back in the 90s. This is going to be placed at an art exhibit called IlixCon in October. There's a link to that exhibition. It's going to be in October in Reading, Pennsylvania, the largest gathering of traditional fantasy artists in the world. So I'm really excited. It's my second year attending in the artist showcase. And this part of the drawing is just all meditative stuff. No big thoughts have to happen. Just got to keep pushing the pen. You see this little crosshatch pattern I'm doing. It's kind of fun. I was just starting lines this way and then I just scribble up. I do. I start everything with pencils. I usually do an ink and then a color pencil version, Prismacolor pencil. Those are going to be the majority of what I show. Will be my color pencil pieces. When I get closer, I'm going to do a little tour. Hello! A little tour of everybody going to the show, all my art. So I'll do it here on Periscope. I'm going to start matting and boarding and bagging them in September. Thank you very much. This is Traveler of the Woods. I think it's a discipline thing. I know people that are sort of naturally born with the talent to draw. I drew just pretty much like everybody else and just kept going and going as I am. But it's discipline. In the end, it's discipline. I say to my students, 20 minutes a day. Just 20 minutes a day. Have a nice little sketchbook. Keep it open to a clean page. Nice sharp pencil or a pen. Boom! I've been working on this for an hour and 40 minutes now. But I do believe anybody can learn how to draw. Anybody. I beg to differ with you. I think you, over time, could do it. Maybe not this way at the beginning. Who knows? I've seen some crazy things in students. They show up about 6 weeks later. They're just producing. That's all it is, just drawing and having fun at it. I know there's a lot of people that can be very yeah, but there's still times I get frustrated with my drawings. Or just an idea I'll come up with and I'll say, oh my gosh, I can't draw that. And then I'll say, okay, well, since I said I can't draw it, gonna draw it. Gonna do it. If you want to see more of my work, you can jump out into my profile, and I have links to what pen. This is a Pilot G2. Got this at the grocery store. But in my profile is a link to my website, kurtbrugel.com, Instagram, DeviantArt. So if you'd like to see other works of mine, please feel free to jump out, check them out. If you have questions, thank you. Feel free to ask. One of the major reasons I'm doing this is to inspire others to do it. So I know there's usually a lot of questions that come with, ever draw Red Sonja? Yeah. Oh yeah. Red Sonja. Conan is my favorite character. As a matter of fact, after this drawing series, I'm going to be working on a comic book series called Crom the Barbarian. This is based on a Golden Age comic book character named Crom the Barbarian back in the late 50s by Gardner F. Fox and John Genta. So I compiled the 10 Golden Age stories together. It makes about 30. Alright. Then I took an old Gardner F. Fox Sword and Planet story and turned it into a Sword and Sorcery. And the story and all the characters in the background will be developed into a comic book. So I'll be heading over to doing some comic book pages starting Thursday. So pretty excited about that. So definitely follow me. I get on Periscope quite often, sometimes twice a day, for 20-minute intervals, just to let people in, see what I'm working on, ask questions, and ultimately be inspired. So I'll be talking a lot about Crom the Barbarian. And I'll be doing other comic book characters, fantasy art. It's my thing, is the fantasy art. I draw from life every Tuesday night. It is a secret to my success. There's a local art school which I do workshops at called DCAD here in Wilmington, Delaware, and I draw for 3 hours every Tuesday night in their life drawing class. That is a big secret, which now, not a big secret, everybody knows now. A great question, really great question. Thank you for asking. I'd actually love to do life drawing as just my job. Show up at 9 o'clock in the morning and draw naked people all day long. Oh, wow, another really great question. Frank Frazetta, when you're talking fantasy art, right out of the gate, Frank Frazetta, John Buscema. That, I think he is probably one of the best, if not the best, in drawing Conan. Joe Kubert. Let's see. Then, like fine artists, I follow a guy who's now passed. His name is Richard Dievenkorn. He's an abstract expressionist, much like Jackson Pollock and Willem de Kooning. I've been really getting into Norman Lindsay as an Australian artist from the early part of 1900s. He did some great illustrations, a lot of really nice pen and inks. I know. Ugh. John Buscema. John Buscema, and then inked by Alfredo Acala when the Savage Sword magazine was coming on. Those I can look at overnight. Barry Windsor Smith did a really great Red Nails. Yeah, the Conan adaptation from the original Robert E. Howard. Who were some of your favorite artists? What do you guys like? What are you guys into? Doesn't have to be comic books or fantasy. I'm really into Russian painters too. Lately, my Tumblr feed has been a lot of Russian painters. So I've learned how to pronounce their names. Oh gosh, another really good question. I am not a fan of digital. Matter of fact, I don't read modern comic books because I cannot stand digital coloring of them. I think it really takes out, even digital inking, it just blurs out whatever's going on. I have seen some people do some magnificent stuff. I don't know if anybody knows who Pete Moorbacher is. He used to work for Magic the Gathering, and now he has his own IP. He's one of my favorites as digital goes, but I don't think there's a difference in learning. Like, it's not easier to do digital than it would be to pick up a pen. I think it would be cheaper and easier to just buy a pad of paper from the grocery store and some pens and just start drawing than it would be to set up a, I don't know, $5,000, $3,000 digital setup. I mean, that's quite an investment to $5 at the grocery store, you know? So, but the technical part of it, I think that you're gonna have the same struggles in either one. And I think the hardest part about digital is trying to keep it from looking so much like a photograph, because then people really get you on the oh, you just copied that photograph, cheater. But I know for cartoons and comic books, manga especially, it's kind of like a standard. Another great question. Thank you. And I do have a digital pad that I use to do Photoshop touch-ups on drawings and stuff like before they go to printer. Just little stuff. Or corrections on students' works. Alright, this is almost done. This is kind of exciting. Everybody stays tuned for the next, 3.5 minutes. You'll see this drawing complete. And you better not rush it. I could make a mistake. Oh, there's no mistakes in art. No mistakes in art. It's impossible. There's only the error of judgment to not draw. Oh boy, here we go. We are almost done. Bam! Woo-hoo! There you go. A completed ink drawing. Da-da-da-da. Traveler of the Woods. Thank you. Thank you. It's very few times, not too many times have I actually finished drawing right here on Periscope. So I want to thank everybody for joining me. This is a good time having everybody hanging out, watching little old me draw. I really hope I've inspired some of you to go over to the grocery store and grab a pad of paper and some pencils. But everybody has paper and pencils, Kurt, at home. So with that being said, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So it looks like people will enjoy this one. Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for all the wonderful questions. I really do enjoy answering them. I am Kurt Brugel. I have a passion for drawing. In my profile are links to my website, Instagram, DeviantArt, YouTube channel. Feel free to contact me if you have a drawing you want me to take a look at. But ultimately, the reason I'm doing this is to inspire others to draw. I know it seems like it's one of those things that's impossible, but if you really, really want to draw, just grab a piece of paper, pencil tonight, look out the window, first thing that you see, and just draw it. But most importantly, enjoy drawing it. I had a great time, enjoyed myself so much drawing tonight, and I will see you guys around. Don't forget to follow me. Once we get out of here, head over and follow me so you can get updates. Because I usually make an announcement via Twitter and Instagram. So thanks again, and draw something. Good night. Bye-bye.